everyone, and welcome back to another reading vlog. Today is day one of the Fantasy Adventure-A-Thon, and it's about 9 in the morning. I just finished getting ready. I don't have to go to work until 2, so I have the whole morning and a little bit of the afternoon to just read as much as possible. I was actually going to try and daily vlog because for every video that you post, you get like a certain amount of points. So obviously the more videos I post, the more points our team will get. But I have to work 6 out of 7 of the days this week, so I just feel like those vlogs wouldn't be very interesting because it would just mostly be tiny clips and then me going to work. So I'll probably combine a couple of days into one, and maybe I'll post like 2 or 3 reading vlogs throughout the week. But today is day one, so I have started off by reading Stain by A.G. Howard. This is a retelling of Princess and the Pea. We follow a girl called Lyra or Lyra, I'm not really sure how to say her name, and basically in this world there are 2 kingdoms that have been like split apart. In one kingdom it's always daytime and like all of the daytime creatures reside there, and then in the other kingdom it is always night and they have like all of the dark animals like the wolves and the bats and all of the like dark creatures. So Lyra is the princess of the kingdom where it is always daytime, but she was born very different. She looks like she does on the cover. She has like bluish white skin and white hair and long eyelashes, and whenever she comes in contact with the sun her skin burns, and she has control of all of the dark creatures and the shadows and the bugs and stuff, and it is like super duper cool. I mean, obviously it's probably not cool for her because she can't touch the sun and she lives in the kingdom where it's always sunny, so that's fun. So yeah, I'm only about 30 pages into it, so I can't really give you my full thoughts on it yet, but so far I'm really enjoying it. It's definitely like proper like fantasy. Like it feels like I'm reading an old-timey fairy tale, and my arm is really hurting, so I gotta set you down somewhere. I don't know why I didn't just do this from the start. I mean, granted the lighting and the angle is significantly worse, but boy, holding that camera makes my arms hurt. So anyways, what was I saying about this? Oh yeah, it feels like I'm reading like an old-timey fairy tale, and that's probably because of the writing. It's like extremely beautiful and lyrical, and usually I don't like that kind of writing because for whatever reason it does not flow right in my brain, and it makes me have to read it multiple times in order to like understand what's happening. And I've had to do that a couple times with this one, but for some reason in this book I don't really mind, whereas in other books I've like DNF'd books because of that. And granted, it also makes it reading a lot slower. That wasn't English. It also makes reading it a lot slower. So, but like I said, I don't mind with this one because I'm just really enjoying the story and the world and the characters. Another thing about the character is that she can't speak. It's described in the book as anytime she talks, it's just like a beautiful melody that comes out, but she can't actually like talk. So that's pretty interesting because it's basically like reading from the perspective of a character who's mute. So yeah, I just have some chores and stuff to get done around the house this morning, and then I'll read some more of this before I go to work, and then hopefully I can read a little bit of it when I get home from work. Depends on how late I'm there for, but we will see, and I will get back to you later. Okay, so it's about 11 o'clock at night, and I got home from work a little over an hour ago, so I've just been like relaxing. I watched some Friends, I read some more of this book, so now I'm about 70 pages into it, and I'm still really enjoying it, but I've come to the realization, considering it's like pretty much the end of the first day and I'm not even 100 pages into my first book, I'm realizing that this may not have been the best pick for a readathon, just because, one, the writing, as I said before, it's kind of making me read it a little bit slower just because it's not always flowing right in my brain, and even just like high fantasy stuff in general, it's sometimes harder for me to follow what's happening and follow the magic system, and so I feel like I need my full attention when I'm reading books like this, and I don't always have that. My mind wanders, so I have to read pages over again. But also, this is just like a generally slower paced book, so I'm just enjoying my time reading it, but it is going to take me a bit longer than I would like to read this book. And it is a good like 500 pages because that's one of the challenges I'm reading it for, is to read a book that's over 500 pages. So hopefully I will have this book done within the next few days. but we will just have to see what happens. Hey guys, so it is now day 2 of the Fantasy Adventure-A-Thon. I'm filming in front of an open window today. This is like the only time I film in front of natural lighting, and honestly it is the best. Like, this is the best lighting my video has ever had in its entire life. I don't really know what I just said, but moving on, I have to open at work today, so I have to be there before 9:30 basically. So I only read a chapter of Stain today, so I'm about 90 pages into it. Still not even at the 100-page mark, but hopefully because I get out of work at 5, I'll have the rest of the night to try and read this book. Yeah, as for my thoughts on it, it's pretty much the same as before. I'm still loving it. I love the characters, I love the writing, I love the world. I really enjoy it. So yeah, I made a bad makeup decision today. I decided for the first time, probably since like middle school, to put on lip gloss. I don't know why I did it, like, and I'll be honest, okay? I like the effect it gave this like matte liquid lipstick that I've been trying to wear, because you guys know I tend to wear a lot of like reds and bright colors or dark colors, but I bought a nude matte liquid lipstick and I like it, but when it's matte I just don't know if it always looks that great, so I figured I'll try putting a gloss on top of it, and I think it looks fine, but it's just like the texture, like on my lips, or like when I eat something and I know it's windy outside. I put my hair in a ponytail, but my hair is long enough, it will stick to my lip gloss, and it's not going to be a fun time. So yeah, that is all for right now, and I will update you guys when I get back from work. So it is many hours later. I got home from work like quite a few hours ago, but I've just been like eating dinner and watching Friends, reading a little bit in between those things. But I did read a little bit on the way to work and the way home and a little bit on my break. So I am now 122 pages into Stain, and like, I feel like I don't have very interesting updates. Like, I'm still enjoying it, and it's still pretty much the same as before. It's slow-paced, it has beautiful writing, we're just kind of following the characters, it's really magical. I am really looking forward to when the character hopefully will get a little bit older, because I think right now she's like 12 or something, but I know that there's hopefully going to be a romance, which for some reason I'm just really in the mood to like read a cute romance today. So she's like, I don't think this is a spoiler, but she's like betrothed to be married to the prince of the land that is always nighttime, and I want to say that he was kind of like born like her, where he prefers the daytime or whatever. So yeah, they're supposed to be married, but not until they're a bit older, obviously, because I just said she's like 12, and I think he's like 15. So yeah, I'm just waiting for hopefully them to age up like Sims characters, so that they can get together and it can be romantic, and yeah. So I'm probably just gonna read some more of this and watch some more Friends, and I'm contemplating if I want to take some photos for the Instagram challenges tonight, because yesterday night I took all of the photos at like 10 o'clock at night. I remembered that there were Instagram challenges. Totally didn't take any of them in preparation beforehand. So I was like, I have 2 hours to take these photos and upload one of them tomorrow. So I did, and I really liked how it turned out. And I posted the one for today earlier, and I actually really like both of them. And when I was taking the photos yesterday night, it kind of made me realize how much I actually really like doing like Bookstagram stuff. But I think I'm always really discouraged to do it because, one, I like to use filters, which a lot of people think is cringy, but I like to use filters. I think it makes the photos look better. I like when it makes my books look old. That's like my favorite thing ever, and that's pretty much the theme on my Instagram right now. But also, I don't really have a lot of props to use in my photos. Like, the flowers that I used in the photo from yesterday and today are like fake flowers that I actually have like displayed in vases around my room, and this is a weird angle, I should sit up. So yeah, but I only have like, there's only 2 that can actually work, because the other flowers that I have around my room are like actual bouquets that are tied together, so they don't look nice like when I lie them next to the books or whatever. But like, those are the only props that I really have, so that kind of discourages me. So I'm gonna try and like go to the Dollar Tree or something and just like pick up a bunch of different kinds of fake flowers just for really cheap so that I can do Bookstagram more often. Because before yesterday, I think the last time I posted on my actual Instagram and not just like on the story or whatever was in July. So yeah, I want to start doing that again because I really enjoyed the process yesterday night. But the challenge for tomorrow is the cosplay one. And I just don't know if I really want to put my face on my Instagram account. Like my face would just really ruin the look of it right now. So I think I might skip out on that challenge and then just move on to the other ones, which I also took a photo for one of the challenges that I think I'm going to post on Friday maybe. So yeah, that is all for tonight. I just rambled on with things that you probably don't care about, but I will update you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, so it is now the end of day 3 of the Fantasy Adventure-A-Thon, and I am here to report that I am failing. It's the end of day 3, and I am currently at page 152 of my first book. It's just kind of now dawned on me that if I don't finish this book by, say, the end of tomorrow, I am not going to have time to read any of the other books on my TBR, and thus not be able to finish most of the challenges. So, yeah. I'd like to blame this on the fact that I've had to work every single day so far, but I know that that's probably not true. It's just me procrastinating. So yeah, I'm like pooped at this point. I had to open at work today at 9:30, then I got out at 5, and then I had a job interview which lasted until 6, and then I drove home and ate dinner, and I have read exactly 2 chapters in this entire day. So now I'm going to go to bed and try and think about how I can power through the last 350 pages of this book before the end of tomorrow. But I think that will be a separate vlog, and I'm going to end this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed it at least a little bit. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. I know it wasn't really like my other vlogs because usually I like film little things throughout my day, but this week I just was so busy with work and everything I couldn't really be bothered. But I hope you guys at least enjoyed it a little bit anyway. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!
You hear that, Samson?